Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is a little different video than normal. Also I haven't uploaded in a while. We got a lot of stuff planned for the future. A lot of stuff I was hoping I could do in March and April. But I'll explain that in another video. I'll probably also be releasing tonight. So that's just something you'll have to wait for. But first, let's go over what you click on this video most likely for. So, we have an upcoming new thing on the channel, which is going to be Army Men Stop Motion Wars. So, I'm gonna try to do 2 seasons of it, but this is my season 1 map. I colored it in all the way. So first, let's go over the map, I guess. So, you have our little country, continent here. It's full of different things, you know? So first you have the main tan army and the main green army, which would be that army and this army. You have some territory, which I'll explain probably last. Well, it's second to last because due base is last. But then you have the light green army, which is this army. Not that army, this one. You have the dark green army, which is this one. The darker green army, which is that one. The mustard army, which is that one. I don't know, that's the best color I could think of. It's not really mustard colored, I guess. Same color as mustard though. Then you have the red army, which is over there. The blue army, which is also over there. So yeah, that's just kind of the basic countries and stuff. The tan territory, the green territory, they are kind of places to retreat. So basically, let's say dark green army is defeated, but they're retreating, they can retreat back, and now they're in this green territory. So they might lose this one to the tan army, or just tan side, whatever. So now tan has this area, but then they can retreat, and now this is the dark green army. It sort of works like that. Or they could just combine it, so this is all tan, or this is all green, sort of like that. And the bases are basically the last line of defense. They have no use in the war. No armies are there. But it's the last part of the war. So basically after all of the big battles are done in this, they all retreat back here and fight one big battle, one sea battle. Or they might not, and we can just make a sea battle between those two. But yeah, you can obviously, the island coming off of the main area is all tan. It's all tan-sided, whereas the main island, you got the western side is mostly tan, whereas everything else is pretty much all green. So it's mostly green. That's because there's more green people than tan-sided people. Then again, this is war. There can always be double crosses. You can have the red switch to the green army, the dark green switch to the tan army. You just don't know. But yeah, you'll have to wait till the season to find all this stuff out. But anyway, let's get into the armies here. So let's start off with the tan army, the second biggest army. I think it's 66, I believe, people. I don't know, I haven't done the exact calculation. I think I calculated a while ago, and I think that's what it was. So I think that tan is 66, and this is 71. I think that's what it was. I'm not 100% sure. Don't trust me, because it's probably wrong. But anyway, it's this. So obviously the big bulk of their side. This thing goes out, the war is basically over. So you got a lot of people here. Obviously, I'm not gonna have all of this for the entire stop motion stuff. It's only little spots and stuff. This is just my collection, okay? Just wanna make that clear. Now, the mustard army is just 5, similar to the darker green army. It's also just 5. I'm pretty sure I got them from the same place. But yeah, they're a little bit more detailed. And yeah. Then the blue army is actually an American Revolution one. I got it from the American Revolution Museum, I think in Philadelphia. But yeah, you got George Washington there, the guy on the horse, and some other people. So those are all the American people for that. But I'm going to include Revolutionary War figures in this one, okay? Then the Red Army, same thing. It's supposed to be the Brits, though. They got a cannon and some gunners. So yeah, that's really it for the tan side. They don't got much. Now for the green side, they got a lot more. So let's start off with the main Green Army. Again, the bulk. Probably about half of the total, I think. Probably not, okay, a little bit more than half, of course, but, yeah, you got a lot of gunners still, a lot of people. They also have a tank here, so that's gonna be pretty helpful. And then, if we go to the light green army, the dark green army, they have some of these, I mean, they're not trenches because they're not dug in, but they're like, I guess some like barriers or whatever. But anyway, they're a little bit smaller, but they still got a plane there, and they have a good defense, and they got a few gunners. Yeah, so they're not that powerful, but they still got a few people, significant amount, but they also got that fighter jet, which is pretty much the main part of their army. Then you go to light green now. They got a little bit less people. They got a few more gunners. They do have a fence here. They got a helicopter. And also 3 of them were broken. It doesn't matter since it's stop motion, so yeah. That guy hurt his head in the stand, like his feet cut off. This guy, pretty much the same thing. This guy had the tip of his gun cut off, like broken off. This kind of happens. They're made out of cheap plastic, so well, what can you do? But anyway, lastly you have the darker green army, which is again just 5 people. They're like the detailed people. So yeah, they don't have much. But yeah, so that's basically what this thing is gonna be about. For season 1 of it. I can show you the season 2 map, but it's not really completely, and I do have an outline for it though. It's completely different. It's gonna take place in a completely different timeline. There's gonna be nobody, like no main characters are gonna be in there, so yeah. But I just wanted to give you a quick little, like, heads up on what's coming to the channel. And then on my other video I'll be uploading today, why I have not been uploading, and etc. With more of what to expect in the future, but this is one of the things to expect in the future. Kind of excited for this. By the way, it's gonna be during the summer. I just want to make that clear. I would say the start of June, but no, I'm going to be on vacation for the first week of June. So I would say somewhere like mid-June is when I will start the series, and it will end probably around the end of summer, season 1 will. I'm planning to do like around 15 episodes for it. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit more. But they are gonna be pretty long, so that will be better. But yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Took me a little while to draw the map and set at least figures up for the video, but I just wanted to give you guys all a representation of what I'm going to do. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Remember, gotta remember, you may have not watched my videos for a while, but you got to remember, subscribe to Bobby's channel, subscribe to Cole's channel, subscribe to Bill's channel, leave a like on the video. Goodbye, guys. I'll see you guys, well, in the video tonight, but also next time.